Good morning students. Welcome to the new lecture of physics. मैं हूं आपका ट्यूटर मयूर शर्मा और आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट। उसमें भी खास करके हम लोग डिटेल में डिस्कस करेंगे सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप। नाउ व्हाट इज एन ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट? Basically, optical instrument helps us to see any object comfortably. मान लो we have an object at microscopic level. So obviously we cannot see such objects through our naked eyes. So in that case we will make use of microscope. On the other hand, suppose we want to see huge body like planet. But as we know that it is far away from us, it is difficult for us to see such planet through our naked eyes. So in this case also, we will make use of optical instrument such as telescope. So what is the main purpose of optical instrument? The main purpose of most of the optical instruments is to enable us to see the objects better. Now ये जो optical instruments है ये basically either they are made of reflecting surfaces or refracting surfaces or combination of both. Now यहाँ पे reflecting surfaces means mirror, refracting surfaces means lens और prism या फिर mirror और lens दोनों के combination के instrument बनते हैं. So they are made up of reflecting, refracting और combination of both. अब ये जो ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है इन्हें हम दो कैटेगरी में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द इमेज फॉर्म बाय देम। किस प्रकार की इमेज हमें मिल रही है, ऑन दैट बेसिस वी कैन डिवाइड ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स इनटू टू ग्रुप्स। एक जो है वो है इंस्ट्रूमेंट फॉर्मिंग रियल इमेजेस, instruments forming real images such as projectors. Projectors will always give a real image. So instrument forming real images example है projector. And the second category is instrument forming virtual images, or you can say that instrument forming imaginary images. And the example for this is telescope and microscope. Remember, microscope and telescope will always give virtual image. Thus, on the basis of type of images formed by optical instruments, we can divide them into two groups. Number one, instruments forming real images, that is projectors, and instrument forming virtual images, example microscope and telescope. अब ऑप्टिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट में जो सबसे पहले आता है वो है सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप, और आज हम सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप के बारे में ही डिस्कस करने वाले हैं इस वीडियो में। व्हाट इज सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप? उसे समझने से पहले वी शुड नो नियर पॉइंट। हमें नियर पॉइंट के बारे में पता होना चाहिए। सो व्हाट इज नियर पॉइंट? द लीस्ट डिस्टेंस at which the object can be seen clearly and comfortably is known as near point, or you can say that it is known as distance of distinct vision. So the least distance at which a small object can be seen clearly with comfort is known as near point or distance of distinct vision, which is represented by capital D. For normal eye, the least distance of distinct vision is 25 centimeter, or you can say that for normal eye the near point is 25 centimeter. We have to remember this value क्योंकि हमारा जो नेक्स्ट वीडियो होगा that will be based on solved and unsolved examples of simple microscope, जिसमें the value of near point will be required. So you have to remember that the value of near point is 25 centimeter. Now what is a simple microscope? Any lens, basically convex lens, any convex lens और अ कन्वर्जिंग लेंस, कॉन्वेक्स लेंस को हम कन्वर्जिंग लेंस भी बोल सकते हैं। सो एनी कन्वर्जिंग लेंस और अ कॉन्वेक्स लेंस हैविंग स्मॉलर फोकल लेंथ, जिसकी फोकल लेंथ बहुत ही कम है, कैन बिहेव एज अ सिंपल माइक्रोस्कोप। सो a simple microscope is a converging lens of small focal length. Now, when we are using a lens as a simple microscope, then it should be arranged in such a way that the image obtained must be virtual, erect and magnified. Remember, अगर image real हुई, then we will not be able to see that object. So image must always be virtual while using a lens as a simple microscope. Hence, we can say that the lens is arranged in such a way to get an erect, magnified and virtual image of the object. Now, this condition can be obtained in two different ways. This condition means erect, magnified and virtual image of the object can be obtained in two different ways. The first one is if you keep an object at the focus. अगर हम object को principal focus पे रखेंगे, then we will get erect, magnified and virtual image at infinity. So, if the object is kept at focus, its image will be obtained at infinity, which will be erect, magnified and virtual. The second case is if an object is kept at a distance less than focal length of the lens. अगर हम ऑब्जेक्ट को फोकल लेंथ से कम वाले डिस्टेंस पे रखेंगे, then also we will get erect, magnified and virtual image. Remember, अगर ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस फोकल लेंथ से ज़्यादा है तो उस केस में इमेज विल ऑलवेज बी रियल, हमें रियल इमेज मिलेगी. But we want virtual image, so the object distance must be less than focal length. So if we keep an object very close to principal focus but at a distance slightly less than focal length, then we will get image which is virtual, magnified and closer to infinity. Now इस वीडियो में हम इन दोनों कंडीशन के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. एक जहां पे ऑब्जेक्ट प्रिंसिपल फोकस के क्लोज रखा गया है बट एट अ डिस्टेंस लेस देन फोकल लेंथ, एंड सेकेंड if an object is kept at the principal focus. So here we are going to discuss both the cases. Now, as shown in figure, consider an object of height h at a distance u from the lens. Remember, here we have arranged the object in such a way that it is at a distance less than the focal length of the lens. That is, u is less than focal length f of the lens. Also, it is arranged in such a way that the final image is obtained at near point D. In figure, the height of image is shown as h dash. So, the linear magnification m for the lens formed at the near point D by the simple microscope is, we know that magnification is defined as the ratio of image distance to that of object distance. So, you can say that m is equal to v by u. Let this be equation number 1. Now, according to lens formula, we know that minus 1 by u plus 1 by v is 1 by f, or 1 by f is equal to minus 1 by u plus 1 by v, or therefore we can say that 1 by u will be equal to 1 by v minus 1 by f. We want to obtain the ratio of image to object distance. So therefore, we will multiply this equation by v on both the side. So multiplying v on both the side, we will get v by u is equal to v by v minus v by f. Here the first term on the right hand side is the ratio of same quantity, so that will cancel out and we will get V by U equal to 1 minus V by F. Let this be equation number 2. Again the same figure we have shown here, and now we are going to compare equation 1 and 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2, हमारी फर्स्ट इक्वेशन क्या थी, m इज इक्वल टू वी बाई यू, एंड हमारी सेकेंड इक्वेशन थी v बाई यू इज इक्वल टू 1 माइनस वी बाई एफ. सो इफ यू कंपेयर बोथ दिस इक्वेशन वी विल गेट m is equal to 1 minus v by f. Now in figure you can say that v is d, object distance is u, and image distance is d because image is formed at near point. So therefore you can say that v is equal to minus t. So if you substitute this value in equation m equal to 1 minus v by f, we will get m equal to 1 minus d by f, that is m equal to 1 plus d by f. This will be our equation for magnification produced by a convex lens for the image formed at near point. Now linear magnification for the image formed at infinity by simple microscope. For this we will obtain angular magnification. Now what is angular magnification? Here angular magnification is defined as the ratio of angle subtended by the image to the angle formed by the object. So as shown in figure, let us consider an object of height h which is at a distance d from the eye, making an angle theta naught. So from figure, tan theta naught is nearly equal to theta naught, which is equal to h by d. Let this be equation number 1. Here we have taken tan theta naught nearly equal to theta naught because the object height is very small, and hence the angle will also be very small. Now consider another figure in which the object is kept at principal focus. You can see that an object of height h is kept at a distance f from the lens. So its image will form at infinite distance. From figure you can say that tan theta I is nearly equal to theta I, and that is equal to h by f. Let this be equation number 2. Now as we have discussed that the angular magnification m is defined as the ratio of theta I to theta naught. So taking ratio of equation 1 and 2, we will get angular magnification as m equal to theta I by theta naught, which is equal to h by f whole over h by d. So here h will cancel out and we will get d by f. Remember, the magnification produced by a lens when the image is formed at near point is 1 plus d by f, and when the image is formed at infinity the magnification will be d by f.